Und wir sind live, by the way. Just letting it run for a minute or two to make sure people actually realizes it's up so they can, you know, Google it or words.
That's where all the banter comes in, isn't it? I mean, Trace, you looking forward to being an orc bard?
I'm gonna try. Got a bit of a froggy throat in a minute as well.
So what instrument does an orc bard play? Because you get to choose, don't you? In fact, it's probably in your inventory.
I got a lyra, flute, and something else. I can't remember what the third one was.
Oh, that'd be quite cool. It'd be like one of those, what are those twin flutes called? The ones you see like Puck or something playing from Midsummer Night's Dream?
Pan flutes?
Yeah.
Panpipes.
Yeah, close enough.
So, what are you, like an orc bard who is exiled from their tribe because, you know, for their love of music? He used to play the pan flutes, he used to play the drums, he used to sing and dance, and everyone was like, what the fuck is she doing? Right, with those silly noises. Or do something proper, like, you know, invading our neighbouring humies so we can kill them and take their gold. I mean, what's all this singing nonsense?
Yeah, but then silly music, that silly music can trance people. Whatever the word, what's the word? Put them in a trance. That's the word.
But the orcs, you know, they're always, you know, they had no comprehension of what music is. It was like torture to them hearing it. So they kicked you out. And now you're here making your fortune in the world.
Well, trying to. Oh dear. This is gonna go bad. Well, at least there's the bot going ding, hello, it's up, so yeah.
I mean, you're lucky.
Oh?
No, with Trace gone.
You want me back on cam?
Nah, you'd have to be on cam.
Just as long as we got your voice, I mean, we don't need the cam thing.
Yeah, I'll be back in cam. I'm just turning it off while I'm eating.
So you're lucky, Trace. You know, you met Fudd Grom. He's a modern orc. He you know, he's progressive. Just last year, they let a woman almost vote. You know, they thought about it long and hard. It was real progress. Ultimately, they decided it was a bad idea.
Why? I'll let them vote.
Oh, I don't know. You know, I blame the fact that you're half human, half orc. Right, that's where you get this musical nonsense from. From your mother's side.
I wonder what that music sounds like in real life. Yeah.
Hey, my harmonica playing is good.
Yeah, well, should try and see if we can get this thing started. Probably gonna go bad, but whatever. So welcome everyone to what is possibly a very chaotic session of well, deadly crash maze, or whatever you want to call it. We have a couple of people that are willing to test out a new thing, and we'll see what happens. Now we got the Tithe Man himself helping out.
Well, I couldn't say no when Sarge said, "Do you want to be a player and not a DM?"
Yeah,
it's like, go for it.
he likes not having all the responsibilities, I guess.
There's only so many times I can kill JJ.
Well, you can certainly try.
Shame it's not real.
Trying for 3 years. Bastard can talk himself out of anything.
Yeah. Metagamer.
Meta pigeon. Cool.
Yeah. Also, we got Eagle sneaking around. He's currently eating, I think. And Trace is sneaking around. And Rusty is also sneaking around. So we have 4 players today. And, well, we'll see if anyone actually survives this round. I'm not making any promises. At all. But, and... oh well. It's all level 1s anyway, so we'll see what happens.
I'm already in love with my character.
I told you not to get attached to it, but yeah.
I don't know, but he's got such great abs, you know. How could I say no to that?
Yep. So I'm guessing that you 4 are ready. And yes, Redbait, that's a good one. You're all gonna die.
We're gonna die down here.
Most likely. What? Are you 4 all ready? Because I know Typh is ready, and I know Trace is somewhere sneaking around.
I'm here.
Where's the other 2?
Yeah, I'm here.
Rusty's there, and Eagle has got the mic off, so he probably can't say, "Hey, I'm here."
I'm here.
Yep, that's what I told you. He had the mic off. Right.
I took my plate away, so yeah, and then I needed quick BBs. So before we started.
Yeah, but. So, what has happened, or what is going to happen, is all of you individually from wherever you are in the game and around the world and stuff, you kind of just lose conscience and don't really know what happened. And I'm gonna do something that's probably stupid already. 1 second, because I need to let go of the button so I can move stuff. Ah! Oh, right. That's why. Doop, 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 doop. And... hey? Oh, see, I already did something. Now I can't get to the other one.
Right, so don't forget to drag the players.
You all...
Sarge, you need to go onto the map and drag the red marker so all the players...
One, yeah. Yep. What's one I'm missing? I think they should all be over there now.
Yeah.
Could you do me a quick little test and move your character 1 slot and 1 slot back again? Just make sure that you can actually move them. FUD moved. Well, figured.
Ah, is everyone else struggling?
I managed to move mine.
Boom and Pudgy's move. Oh.
Oh, no, I'm off there. I've put it.
You're off the reservation.
Off the map.
I accidentally clicked off the map, and now I can't grab him, I don't think.
No, Sarge will have to put you back on.
I can be fine.
If I knew how to get out there and get him.
No, you just go to the previous page, copy and paste him in.
That was Boom.
So while Sarge is doing that, Tracy, have you got a backstory for your character? Sarge promised us they'll all die, so
Well,
if you lovingly put them together.
Because I did have a thing first. basically what happens is you all kind of slowly regain consciousness. You're stuck in the little area that you're in now. I mean, there's just a wall behind you. You can see some passageway to going forward, and take a minute to, stop the head from spinning and maybe talk to each other or something. Okey-dokey.
Right. So do we know each other starting this, or have we just
No,
woken
you're
up?
all just picked up from random locations and just magic.
Right.
What? Where the heck am I? What?
Yeah. I'm gonna look around and kind of go, whoa. That mead last night was a bit stronger than I thought. Who the bloody hell are you? Grace is already cracking up.
She's not the only one.
No, I'm gonna look actually, because I noticed one of them is one of them is a half orc like me. She looks a bit interesting. She's got a couple of flutes and things like that. Well, hello. How'd I end up here with someone like you?
You can leave it out. I'm your worst nightmare.
Ah, they're all the same, aren't they? Right, let's turn around and look at the other two. What's your stories then? I mean, I can't remember how I got here, but I mean, maybe you can.
I was taking a nap in the forest, and this isn't the forest.
Well, this ain't a tavern either, but yeah. With that blood over there. Oh, that's nasty business, that. Oi, girl, can you see that loot? You see that, Tracy? Just this random loot at the end of the corridor, just covered in blood.
Hey, what's my loot doing over there?
Might want to check. Right. So, let's see if we can get someone to roll me just a random d20. Just to see what you're coming up against first.
Anyone want to do that?
I will do that quite happily. 1d20 coming up. That's 10.
10, he says. Okay. Carry on.
I think with Sarge, the lower the better.
It's a random... oh, crap. It's a random list of engagements, so...
Well, I can't be hanging around here all day.
Oh.
Well, don't know about the rest of you, but I'm going to find my way out of here. You coming?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Almost
Yep.
need that crash landing music in the background.
Right. Okay. So what can I see, DM Sarge?
Well, from where you're standing at the moment, you can see a passage going to the east, and it seems to be splitting north and south. And there's also a side corridor.
Right. And I can't see any sort of indication of where it might lead outside. No, like beams of light coming through any of those, like an opening into daylight or anything like that. Right. And is it lit at the moment? I mean, me and I haven't asked what the other orc's name is, have I? Tracy. I can't hear.
It's Kilshida.
Kilshida. So me and Kilshida, we're all right. We've got not just dark vision, but superior dark vision, because we is superior. So we're fine. But is it a bit dark in here? Do we need to light a torch?
Yeah, my character has like 60 feet of dark visions.
So I guess it's just Eagle that can't see. No,
No, I have dark vision.
We've all got dark vision.
Yep, we do.
Screw it. No lights for us.
I call metagaming.
It just happened that way.
Yep.
Right, okay. Oh. Well, we have a look around this corner, eh? So I'm just going to walk up a little bit, let's say to there. And I'm just going to have a little look around this corner. Right.
Yep.
Do we see anything?
Yeah, it just looks like a pile of rubble and abandoned tunnel works.
Right. Is it a dead end at the end there?
It should be, yes.
Right. So, what, guys? Just dead end down here. Right. Must be further on the way out. What that? You coming? I thought you said you were.
Yeah, follows right behind.
Yeah, so you're following behind Fudd.
Yep.
Yeah. Fudd's gonna look at that half elf. So, you like a stealthy type? Am I right?
Oh yeah, I love to. Whoop.
I mean, I don't like to get you about with stereotypes, but you know, I hear all elves are kind of like fleet o' foot. I mean, I'm assuming you're an elf with pointy ears and all that.
Yeah, I like to sneak around. That's what I do.
Maybe we do better if you look ahead. Maybe tell us if there's anything to whack.
Right. Let's
So
see.
you could maybe stealth and try and scout a little bit.
Let's see if you
Oh,
all
there's-
find something. Could you all give me a what the hell's it called when you think you hear something in the foreground?
Perception.
Yeah.
Perception.
And do it on the character sheet so we can see what you're rolling. Cough, eagle, cough.
Natural 20.
Right, that was a persuasion, not a perception. Sorry
Damn
about
it.
that one.
Can I keep it though?
Perception.
No, mine was perception.
No, I did. I don't know what I did, but no, it wasn't. Perception. Try that one. That one's a 14.
Yeah, I see the 14.
I got a 7.
Oh, there.
Too busy looking at my rear end. I'm not wearing a
Yeah,
shirt, so you know
I
I
wonder.
get how it's a bit distracting there, Tracy. You've seen pictures.
Damn, Rusty coming in.
By the way, you're moving your character up.
So 5, 7, 14, and 22. Okay. Well, Rusty is definitely the first one to hear like a half marching, half clanging sound coming from the north.
I get
Alright,
nat
so
20 and
kinda-
Rusty can still hear more than me.
So I kind of want to go up to that
You roll
corner
high.
and maybe.
So you hear some clanging there, Rusty. So what are you doing? You're like stealthing, trying to see what's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go. I'm just gonna go up, maybe peek around that corner.
Yes. And you're
I
gonna
don't know how to use my measuring thing on here yet.
there should be a little ruler, and then you just do that. We're not in turn order, so you should just be able to move how you want. But if you don't want
Yeah,
things
yeah.
to see you, you're going to want to roll stealth before you do it.
Rusty, you can see those little white squares. That's 5 feet each.
Okay, yeah, I can make the 25 feet. But how do you want me to roll stealth?
Well, if you're trying to have a look around the corner all stealthy like, you might want to try the stealth roll.
Yeah, so you're rogues. You do a lot of stealthing, a lot of sneaking. So you want to roll stealth on your character sheet.
Alright, I just need to find it now.
It's the bottom of your list of abilities.
That'll do it, I guess. 18 to stealth. Yeah, they don't see you, but you see something. What looks like a squad of 4 soldiers coming down from the north in your direction.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, I see something.
Right. So you've spotted that. So I'm assuming they're moving. Looks like. So you're gonna warn us. You're gonna wait and track.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're gonna,
Hey guys,
what you doing?
there's some people. There's some dudes over here,
Right.
and they don't look friendly, right?
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. Roll. Do they look friendly or not? Roll. I don't know.
That is perception. You know. Do they look like friends? So can he tell?
Well, he can certainly try and figure it out.
What does the 13 win him?
Oh, that roll didn't go through.
Yeah, we saw it.
Oh, it's still got perception up. No, perception. Yeah, 13.
Oh, okay.
I don't see it.
Yeah, we saw it. I saw it. It was definitely 13.
Yeah. There's a thing with some of this where you need to click on screens for it to update on Twitch. But it's definitely there.
Well, they look like they're on a mission and they don't really want to be bothered.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
So, like, do we want to try to hide or?
I don't know. Do you?
Question.
That's the thing. Are they gonna keep going down, or are they gonna go to your place, or where are they going?
Right. Yeah, I think hide. So, I'm gonna move down to this corner here, and I'm gonna motion quietly to the 2 other people to come over here and get behind me. So, what you 2 do? You going to get behind me? Or you going to do something else?
Oh,
I'm hiding behind you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mm.
What about you, Eagle?
yep.
It's hiding the coward's move.
As a tank. I don't know. It's but yeah.
If they come our direction, maybe we could be like, hello.
If only we had a bard with charm person. Yeah. Right. So I suppose I roll stealth to try and hide around the corner so they don't see me. 8. I'm not hiding very well.
Not the best.
Yeah, I'm not an intelligent orc. I'm not hiding with my head stuck out, trying to watch.
I think you just might get lucky with an 11 there.
Rusty Pickle just disappeared from all sights.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Stealth isn't great, but I will roll stealth.
You roll at disadvantage.
Boom with a 20, damn.
Oh no, he's got to roll again because he's got heavy armor on. He makes a lot of noise as he moves. So he actually gets a 7.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's why JJ's always trying to convince you to put on the armor that doesn't give you disadvantage.
How can you be that lucky?
Oh.
I thought I don't know. I don't know what armor I put on. I thought I gave her I don't know.
I mean, on the Sunday sessions, he's always convincing you to take the one that doesn't make a lot of noise.
Yeah, I thought I put the same one on. To be fair.
Nah, you got chainmail on.
Kilshira, something. That name I cannot pronounce. You feel something around your feet. Could possibly be a rat or something. What do you do?
Run and hide. There's a bloody snake.
You've got a rapier if you want to attack. You look and see what it is.
Yeah.
Well, you can still just run away.
Okay, I want to use my rapier on it. See if I can get rid of it.
So,
Crap, I gotta find the rat. Okay. Questionable choices.
Hey, they got food delivery down here.
yeah, them rats, that's good eating.
Roasted rat.
Oh, don't knock a roasted rat.
There we go.
Bit of salt, bit of sage. Then I'll keep you alive for days, and they're tasty, aren't they?
Here-
Tasty.
There's one.
Right, so
I actually think. Well, okay. So, did you wanted to use the rapier on the rat, right?
she got
Yeah.
a roll to hit.
Yes, you must roll to hit.
Do I just roll a dice?
D20.
Okay, so you go, Trace. You go to your actions. So on your character sheet, go to actions. It's
Oh, yeah.
And then you'll see your weapon, and there'll be a little box that says like +4 or something. And you
Got it.
click on that box, and that'll roll to hit. Dagger? I'm sure you got a
I
rapier.
pressed the wrong one. Sorry.
Right.
Redo, or should I just do that?
No, I think it's the same thing to hit. Yeah, so you'd still roll that roll to hit. So it's 11 to hit.
11
So okay.
to hit. It will hit it.
So
And-
then next to it, where it says rapier, you've got something that says like 1d8 + 3 or something like that, or d6.
Yeah, 10 damage will definitely also kill it.
I see. It
But-
only had 1 health point.
Yeah,
That's overkill.
It did only have 1 health, but it also did just manage to do a little squeak just before, well, it got cleaved in half and whatnot. Let's see if those numbskulls actually heard it this time. I think they did with a 12. Okay. Oi. Did you guys hear that? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ow. I think I heard something.
Noisy, dirty rat.
Uh-oh.
Here's where Tracy's the bard just shouts, "It's just the wind," and then rolls for persuasion. Gets a nat 20, and they're like, "Yeah, it was just the wind."
Oh dear. Looks like they're coming your way.
Yeah, these guys are definitely on patrol, so.
Hmm.
Yeah, they don't look too friendly.
Right. Well, yeah, I'll turn around to the group, and I'll say, "Well, I don't mind a fight, but is any of you good with your words? I mean, if I talk to him, it's only going to end one way, the fun way."
I could try and charm him.
Yeah, I'm a little persuasive, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, so one of you want to try? Want to go for it?
Yep, if I can find it.
Okay, so I assume, Trace, you're going to step out in front of them.
Oh dear.
Sarge is smiling too much.
Yeah.
This is
So-
scary.
So as a bard, there's a lot of things you can do because you're quite charismatic and persuasive. You can just try and persuade them through normal talking, and if that fails, you can try and cast like Charm Person or something. And if they fail the DC, then one of them at least will instantly become your friend. So our question is, what do you say to them? What do you do? We can't hear you.
Please don't hurt us.
Yeah, we have no idea where we're at, how we got here.
You out there as well, Rusty Pickle?
I guess I could back her up. Like,
Yeah, you'd have to move your character so that you're out there with her.
and should I roll persuasion on that?
DM Sarge?
Yes, I would say so.
So is that like both of you rolling persuasion? Oh, why even bother? Look at that.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Nat
I
20.
haven't got persuasion.
It's in the big list of your skills near the bottom.
Huh. Well, damn.
Are we foiling Sarge's plans?
We might be. This is what JJ does to me every week. It's like big fight, and he's like, nah, I just want to talk to him.
He just wants to squish people, darn it.
I just want to squish people. He talked himself out of a climatic fight with a dragon.
I still only see one of the rules. Where's the other one?
Tracy, you going to roll persuasion?
When I click on it, I can't do it.
You're on your character sheet, right? And you're clicking on the number.
Uh-huh.
There it is.
goes.
Oh, a nat 20 and a nat 1. Oh, how is Sarge going to do this?
Yeah.
Rusty Pickle's just there. Is like, you know, we're just here. We just lost. We need some help. And
I'm like,
Tracy's like,
probably telling her, like, don't make that face.
Well, and, like, one of them's like, oh, well, these guys are cool, right, cat? What do you... Holy crap, those are the ones. Get them! Initiative order. Duke.
So, for those who don't know, your initiative is near the top next to that little armor shield. Should say like +2, maybe +3 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
18. Very nice. So, quick way to do initiatives. Click on it and press Control U.
And
There you go. So you can add your initiative in the turn order thing there, everyone. So it saves Sarge a little bit of time typing in numbers.
ooh,
Rusty Pickle's character's just meta game to hell. Look at this. And that's a nat 20 as well.
yeah, one of the soldiers got a nat 20 on the on the thing.
So Tracy, you need to put yours in 13. Boom, you need to put yours in 11.
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah. Paladins very strong, not as dexterous, so less initiative.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying to put in initiative because every time someone else puts something in, it relieves you of your ability to put it in, so you have to click it again and try to put it in.
Yeah. So Trace,
yeah,
you're the
that's
only
right.
person left. You need to put a 13 in your little initiative box. So currently it says 0 on you.
Okay, how do I change it?
In the
Click the
box, just
number.
click on the 0 and write in 11. And then Sarge is just going to reorder it.
What's it? Yeah, 13.
Find it.
Yep, and the well 20, not in character price.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you got 13, not 11. Or Sarge can just type it in to save time.
Can Sarge shave it in, please? Sorry, Sarge.
Well, at least I found that button. So Rusty is up first.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna pretty much do my full-on bonus action, full-on attack with this guy right in front of me.
Okay. What is that?
Right, so you're running up, then you're attacking with what? Short sword?
Yeah, my character's got like a bonus action with the 2 short swords.
Yeah, so let me see. You don't have. Yes, you can't use sneak attack, and you don't get the thing yet. I don't think where you can run away. Yeah, so yeah, you can use your bonus action. You can attack once with your short sword, and then use a bonus action to attack without proficiency with the other one.
Okay.
So it's a +5 to the first attack and a +3 to the second attack.
Alright, so what do I need to...
But you click on actions, you find your short sword, and where it says that +5, you just click on that twice. Once for your main attack, and then once for your one with the offhand. And you also tell Sarge which one you're attacking.
Yeah,
He-
now I'm
he said
attacking
that
the guy right
already.
in front of me. Alright, there's a 15 on one.
And this is going to be a
Actually,
+3
it was
instead
a
of
20.
a plus.
Yeah, so it's a 20 and a 19.
But it's not a 19 because that's a +5. It's a +3, so it's a 17. Because again, you don't get your proficiency when you're using your offhand, just with your main hand.
Oh, okay.
But still, those are good rolls.
So 20 and a 19.
20 and a 17.
20 and a 17. Okay, well. Roll damage. Trace is looking bored.
I'm not bored. I'm trying to concentrate.
Do I roll damage on both of them, or?
Well, they both hit.
Yeah.
As far as I know. So
Yeah, little damage.
10 damage total. Okay. He's definitely looking bloodied. Quite very bloodied, actually.
Ew, so yeah, they're a little bit stronger than I am then.
You can still move if you want to.
You want attacks of opportunity against you.
Shh.
Oh, so I could actually move back after my attack?
Well, rogues have a thing. You don't have it yet, but at higher levels, like level 3, they can use a bonus action to disengage. That lets them run away without taking attacks. But if you're not using disengage, so you're just moving away normally, anyone who's within 5 feet of you, and there's 2 of those, will get to attack you as you try and run away. So generally, you don't try to run when you're already in combat.
Yeah, I figured I used my bonus action for the attack anyway.
Yeah, so you pretty much want to stay there.
Yeah, I'll just have to take what I get dished out.
Ranger. Righty then. So I guess it's on to Fudd.
Well, I rage! So I'm going to literally rage. And I'm going to run up to... Yeah, I'm going to run in front of... Actually, how far is he? Yeah, 10. Yeah, he's still good. So I'm going to run in front of our very squishy bard. I'm going to rage, and I'm going to attack the same thing that Rusty Pickle's been attacking. So, great axe in my hand, and let's see if I can miss this.
Well, you can certainly try.
10.
And you freaking missed.
Oh my god, it's terrible. And that is actually all he can do.
Oh dear. Well, that's not good. No
Well, he's
special
raging anyway.
bonuses or anything.
No, he's just a level 1 character with an axe.
Ouch.
So it's a soldier now.
Yeah, I kind of wish I numbered them, but okay.
So now I just run it with my axe screaming. And I wasn't paying enough attention. It's just swing and a miss.
Just give me a number.
Yeah, usually what they do is you just roll once for all the characters of the same type. So you'd roll 1 initiative for all the soldiers and just have them all act on their 1 turn. You can do it separately. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a lot of people just do it for...
Well, let's just do one at a time, see how many times they fail horribly. So, 13 to hit Putsy. Will that hit?
His AC is 14.
Crap, didn't hit. Okay. Let's try 17 to hit Fud.
17's going to hit.
Yay.
Boom.
That means I get to roll a... I was actually also +3 to hit, but whoops. A D6 +1, apparently. Or a D8 +1 if it makes a two-handed thing. Yeah, just go group of 1. What was it? Something floating around here. So a 2 + 1, 3 damage to Fud.
So that gets halved to 1.5 and then rounded down.
Yeah, so
it's
that's
1 damage.
Oh well, I damaged it. Okay. So
There you go, Eagle. That's what I was saying. I take more damage, but I take less damage.
the 3 is gonna sneak down so he can attack.
Oh no! Now it is.
Oh right, yeah. Oops.
Now it's Kilshida. No, Kishilda. Kilshida.
I'm going to run up and attack him with my dagger.
So you can also, do whatever you want, but I'm saying you can also use, Charm Person, Hideous. Yeah, actually, yeah, you got Vicious Mockery and Vicious Mockery and your Rapier is probably your only bets because you haven't got an offensive spell there. But you could Bane them all, and then they'd lose a D4 on their hit attack rolls.
Okay. I'm going to use my dagger anyway.
Hey, wow, that little group's got some options.
Going to the left of so I might do a bit of damage.
So you're going for the one with the number 2.
Yeah, you want to use your Rapier.
$11 will hit.
Boom.
Give us a damage roll. Free damage. Ow. Well, he's looking at you and going like, what the hell?
That's
Pitching,
me.
pitching.
Okay, Trace, I don't think you got a lot left you can do at this level. Oh, you can give people inspiration as a bonus. So if you want, you can give one of us inspiration, and then on their turn they could roll an extra D6, which will make it easier to hit things.
Oh, that's the touch spell, isn't it? Or
Okay.
So bardic inspiration. Sorry, Trace?
You can't lip read.
No.
It would be under a bonus action, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So you can,
Ah.
if you want to, and you've got 2 charges of this, you can give someone inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
They got 10 minutes, and any time in that 10 minutes, if they do something, they can add this d6 to it.
Okay. I do that.
Who do you want to give it to? You can really only do it with one of the 2 people you can see. You can't give it to yourself, unfortunately.
Because Boom is
Damn.
out of sight.
I give it to Thud.
Right. How are you going to inspire FUD? What are you going to say? And here's where you have to do it in song.
No, I'm not singing. You're a big straw, man. Go do your thing.
You know what? I am big. I am strong. I feel inspired.
Yep, they're falling over dead laughing, I guess.
So that's what he's doing. He's getting even more fearsome as he says that.
You're gonna catch him off guard, laughing.
Right, so I
Soldiers again.
yeah, soldier time. Number 3 sneaking down here for a attempted attack on Putsy. With a 14, will that hit Putsy?
What's your AC, Putsy?
Okay.
Oh,
You can see it's the little thing with the armor symbol.
well, armor class, the 14.
Yeah, that's it.
Did you had 14?
Yeah.
Well, I also rolled a 14, which means I hit you. If I'm not much mistaken. So, get ready for a little slash from a... Well, it's actually a spear I got, but it looks like swords, whatever. So, 5 damage.
Oof, that's a lot. Considering he's only got 8 hit... What's it? 10 hit points?
Ouch.
He's looking bloodied.
Yep, I just got like slashed in half.
Yeah, you're not feeling too hot, that's for sure. So, the last soldier... Oh, he can stay right where he is. And he can still hit... Oh. Yeah, okay. I see the soldier numbers didn't really match up to what I was moving them.
Well, we know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, the 4-1. Which is obviously going for the closest target, which would be that singing, or trying to be singing, with a 10 to hit.
What's your AC, Trace? Well, Kishida.
Yeah.
Kishida. What is your AC? It's the one in the, it says armor class. It's the one in the little shield.
13.
Oh crap, I miss. Okay. Well, I guess it goes on down to Boom.
Hey, first Boom.
So yeah, I can't really get in. How tall is everybody? And how can I? Obviously, I'm gonna come up here, and then, if possible, run and jump over Rusty. And
That
one
would be an acrobatics, if you try that.
Okay, give me a minute. I will roll acrobatics once I find it.
That's 20 to there, so you got 10 feet left. Are you trying to move into here?
So I'm trying to move. Yeah, I'm trying to move. I'm trying to land here if possible.
Okay.
I will
Sarge.
walk athletics, right?
Well, here's
Athletics
the
or
thing.
acrobatics or something.
Here's the thing. You need to convince your DM. because it can be acrobatics, you know, but it could also be like long jumping or high jumping, like athletics. You know, you need to convince him which one it should be, and try and convince him to be your best stat.
Yep, I'm going to roll athletics because.
No, but why is it athletics and not acrobatics?
Because I'm taking a run and jump.
Yeah, maybe I hear him running up behind me, so I duck a little bit so he can jump off of me.
Well, press the button and see what you get.
That's an 18.
Oh, you son of a something. You just roll. You run up to Putsy. Putsy hears you, ducks a little bit. You jump, take a foot on Putsy's back, and then just does a twirling thing and lands right behind the baddie.
My God. Yes.
I like to think you do a little like Rorschach thing, you know, you go like, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me.
Yep.
I'm in here with the Power Rangers.
Oh dear.
And I am going to attack the one that's in between me and Putsy.
So you should get advantage because you're behind him, right?
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. With my longsword. Thank you very much. Let's roll to hit. That's a dirty 20. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
And roll again, you might crit.
That was a 13.
Yeah, so you're going with your dirty 20.
Yep, dirty 20. Now, I do need a little bit of advice here. I have two different damage things. I don't quite...
Do you remember what JJ's always saying about, you know, you holding a shield? Like, if you don't hold your shield, you can use your 2 weapons, right?
Yep.
But your armor goes down. This is kind of a similar thing. Longsword is what they call in like Game of Thrones a bastard sword. You can hold it with one hand, or you can hold it with both hands. If you hold it with both hands, you'll do more damage. But if you're holding it with both hands, you can't be holding a shield. So as long as your AC is 18 and you want to keep it there, you can only use the lower attack dice. But if you want to drop your shield, you can roll a D10 instead of a D8.
Okay, I will roll my D8. Very much. That is 10 damage.
So, how do you want to do this one?
As I've landed, I swing my longsword from behind. Straight down, taking the opportunity and having advantage from behind. Swing it down, slashing him straight through his shoulder, down through his heart. Thank you very much.
Ouch.
Yeah, you have to clean that sword.
It's kind of. It looks a little bit bloody, that sword. Can you do anything else this round?
Let's have a look. See. Bonus action. No.
Well, I'm probably wearing some of that guy on my face since I ducked down and all that happened right in front of me.
Yeah, probably.
As far as I can tell,
No,
no.
you can't do anything else. You can move, but I wouldn't recommend it.
No, I'm not moving.
Someone's learning. Well, in that case, I guess we move up to Putsy Rickle.
Well, I guess that guy, the one that, the other one that got attacked right next to him, I guess I do my... I've already used my bonus, so this is just a normal attack, right?
Well, you can use your bonus action every turn. So you get 2 attacks every turn.
So I can use both short swords each time?
Yes.
Alright, well that's what I'm gonna do.
So if you're going against the one that they already attacked, that means you're going after the one to the north.
Yeah, the north one that Trace attacked.
Yep, okay.
So roll to attack. And then the next one, which is +3, not +5. So it's a 12 and an 11.
Well, they both actually hit, so...
How the hell did I even miss?
Give me some damage. Yeah, how did you miss? You crappy roller, you.
Yeah, there's a little bit more damage.
So it's combined those two damages, right?
Yes, 14 points.
How would you like to do this one?
I'm pretty much, that's, yeah, my two short swords are like scissors. I just chop, chop. Whack him as hard as I can.
Well, it certainly works, because he is out.
Alright, well that's pretty much, yeah, I'm good.
That's more or less all you can do, I guess. Which would make it down to third, then.
Right.
Yeah, I'm putting confidence in this mystery team that I woke up with.
Yeah. So as like Eagle's just slicing people in half and other people are having like their heads scissored off, Fudd's just going to be laughing hysterically. He's in a rage. He loves this. You know, he's just running forward, you know, eyes wide open with his axe just flying at this guy. Just going to be a little tactical and move him here, just so that Eagle can get some advantage next turn. Hopefully. Let's roll to hit. Better. It's 19.
That'll hit it.
Oh, for 7 points of damage.
Ah, he's still up. But he is bloodied.
Yeah. So, yeah, and just, you know... Oh, I didn't need to use my inspiration. But it's going to be going, oh, I'm so inspired! And he's just hacking away with this thing. There we go. Right, yeah, that's pretty much all he can do.
You got a little mini Hulk smash here.
Well, I guess it's that... it's gonna be the lower one's turn, I think. Yeah.
According to your thing, it's going to be... It's going to be Kilshida.
Yes, because I just removed the dead ones, so... Oops. Alright.
Someone can pronounce it.
Oh, Kilshida.
Kill the sheets, or something.
What are you doing, Kilshida?
I've got one not next to me, but just on top of them.
Why don't you mock him? If you succeed, he attacks everyone with disadvantage.
Okay.
So, you do vicious mockery. So, firstly, you got to insult him. So, what are you saying? We can't hear you.
I don't know how to mock someone. He's a dickhead.
you just need to Google, like I say, like Yo Mama joke.
Oh, yo mama, I heard your mum got hit by a parked car.
Oh, what? What's the car?
Right, so he has got to roll. So if you go onto your spells, right, Kulshida, click on Vicious Mockery, and you'll see it says he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
And you can see it says 12, Wisdom 12. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw and roll more than a 12, otherwise, yeah.
And he rolls a 3. So
right.
Ouch.
Yeah, you really hurt his feelings so badly he's taking damage. Roll a d4.
He takes 4 damage.
Here's a pain damage. Ouch.
And
Oh, Lord.
now, next on his turn, he attacks with disadvantage, which is good because it means he's a lot less likely to hit either one of us. So that's the thing. Not a lot of damage, but it saves us from taking hits.
Potentially.
Maybe.
And I guess it's my guy to the south's turn right now, I guess. Well, I guess he's still going after Putty, I guess. If he can, yeah, okay, he can definitely hit him.
Yeah,
I think I can hit him with a 15.
In their faces, so it's understandable.
You had a AC of what? Or what was it?
14.
Yeah, so 15 will hit you. And also, I keep forgetting that he has +3 to hit, actually, so that would be an 18, actually, so yes. And going with the good old D6 +1, which gives me 5 damage, which means you are on your ass. Oh dear.
Level 1's so squishy.
Someone's down for the count. Right, and the other one, which is severely shaken. Well, I think he's gonna try to go for Kilshita, because she was the one that did the naughty joke thing, or the thing. Yee, 14 +3 to hit, so that's actually 17 to hit, and I think that might just hit her.
You got to roll at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, so 7 +3 is still 10, and that's not gonna hit. Okay, fine.
There you go, Trace. Well, there you go, Killshida. That's what it does. He's just trying, but he's failing now.
Crap. Boom.
You've upset the DM. He's really gonna try and kill you now.
You can try.
Boom.
So, I'm going to attack the one. Let's see if I. Zoom. Oh.
I am now
So the
thinking
one to the
Putty
north of
Ripple
you,
would
you get advantage on. The other one, you may want to. Well, the other one's not attacking your friend anymore, so I don't suppose that really matters.
I'm going to attack the one to the north of me. Let's have a roll along the sword. Very much. That's an 11 to hit.
Which is his AC. Which, no.
Yeah, if it matches your AC, you hit.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's 1d8 plus 2. That's 3.
That's not as good.
No.
No, but I do believe he has already taken damage, this guy up to the north, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it took a little bit. Let me see. He took 3 points of vicious mockery, 7 points of great axe, so now he's taken. This is 13 points in total.
Well, I guess that's another one of those how do you want to do it things.
Oh yes, as I slash down with my longsword, it just chops his head off or something. Oh well.
So you lop his head off, and his body just it just stands there spraying a little bit, and then it just crumbles down.
Yep.
Getting a little blood over on Fudd.
Yep.
Right, are you moving at all? Because you can. So long as you don't move 5 feet away from this other guy, you can still move.
I will. Right now, don't know if it's worth moving or staying still because I can still get him. He's within range.
Yeah, or you could move next to your friend. You could maybe use some healing next turn or something.
Yeah, we'll stand over the dead guy's body, ready to heal. Lay on hands for Butsy. next turn.
I think he can already do that this turn, can't he?
No, it's an action.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
But if
He's
Trace...
trying to shield my dead body. Because that guy's right
Oh,
south.
Trace didn't take any healing. Oh boy. It's only Eagle that can save us.
Well, in that case, you're screwed. Okay, then. Looks like it's Rusty, then.
So you need to make a death saving throw, Putsy. You need to roll a d20 and get more than a 10 3 times in a row. But this one, just roll once. So that's one fail. 2 more fails or a natural 1 will kill you.
But
that we wait till next turn for that.
yep, because then it would be Fudd's turn.
Right. He's gonna run down, and he should have enough movement. Let me just double check. Yeah, he's fine. So he's gonna run down behind this guy, right? As he's running past Eagle, right? He's just gonna say, "That doesn't count. That one was mine." And he's now gonna behind this guy. He's gonna attack with his great axe. So let's see what we get.
Oh, poor guy.
So that's a 14, but it's with advantage. Yeah, we'll go with the 14.
Yeah, that would hit him.
Right. For 6 points of damage. And yeah, and that takes us down to Kilshida.
Yeah, I need
When
to,
you said
I need
when
to
you said I
start-
hadn't healed,
Oh no, your spell list, right? So you had the option to take Healing Word as a spell, but you haven't taken that one. So that means you can't do any spells to heal people. So Eagle's the only person with any healing.
So, what you gonna do?
So you could stay at range, Vicious Mockery. You've got a... What else do you have?
I've got an unarmed strike.
Yeah, so you can throw a dagger if you wanted. You can stay at ranged, or you can run in with your rapier. Any of that works. But you have to have your mic on.
My mic is on.
It's your lips moving and not don't hear anything.
Sorry. Right, I'm going to run it in with my rapier then.
Right, run to where you want to move to. And remember, Eagle is somehow hiding just there.
He's standing on top of the dead corpse.
Yeah, you need to click on the corpse
on
and
top of that
tell it to
dead
go to
guy.
the back. Right click, you can send it to back, or take it away, it's fine.
Yeah, well.
Okay, I've moved.
Right. So roll to hit. Just remember what they, what Arya said. Get him with the pointy end.
On guard.
On guard misses. Wait, that's damage. That's not
Yeah, that
so
is
hit.
damage. You need to roll to hit. But if you hit, we know what damage you got.
Nope.
Oh, nat 1.
Oops.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Nat once is not a good thing. It's more like she just tries to skewer this guy and glances off armor and well, it doesn't hit boom, but it just goes down into the stone ground.
And my body
you can actually damage your sword on that.
Up again from that failed poke.
What?
No, I was just saying my body flopped around twice. I failed one heal and then I felt that missed poke. I flopping around like.
Yeah, I actually think that that sword took a point of damage on that one. I think Since it was a crit fail.
Right, so that takes us on to the soldier, I think.
Well, soldier's going into a panic, and he's trying to run away.
It's of opportunity all round.
Yep.
Eagle, do you want to start us off?
Oh, I am. Has he moved yet?
He's running away.
Oh, I am definitely going to do the. Hold on. I need to look at action. I can't heal and do anything
Right,
else.
so this isn't your turn. He's running away on his turn, so you get an attack of opportunity. It's your reaction. So the only thing you can do is attack or nothing.
Okay, so I will attack him with my longsword. Very much. Is he still within range?
While he's running away, he's in range.
That is a dirty 20. Thank you very much.
Well, that would hit him.
And that's a 9 slashing damage.
And for the third time, how would you like to do it?
You skill-stealing son of a bitch.
Yes, I am. As my sword comes down, just straight through his back or something. I don't know. Kills him instantly.
It's like the guard just looks at in the front of him and go like, "That's my heart." It flops down.
Just kind of trace his backbone with your sword, and it goes right down this way.
Yeah. After having stolen like 3 of my kills, you know, as I'm just coming out of my rage, you know, like I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go, "I'm not sure I like you."
Well, I'm sorry, Thad, but they could have, you know, they could have killed probably most of you guys before, and yeah, I mean, it had to be done, right? We had to take care of them. I mean, I'm sorry and all, but you know, it's just for them. Like, you know,
I'm not going to acknowledge that you might be right. I'm just going to grunt. I'm like,
Maybe there's more.
But I'm going to point my axe though. I'm going to hold my axe and just point it towards Putsy on the ground there, and say, "Whoa, you do something about that?"
Yeah, I need to make my second attempt here, right?
No, you do not, because I'm going to go lay on. Now we're out of turn under and can do freely. I'm going to use lay on hands. Thank you.
So the question is, you've only got 5 points of healing.
Yep.
Right, and once you've used it, it's gone. And I know JJ keeps telling, if you're going to heal someone with lay on hands, you want to use as little as possible, because you can always get someone back up. But once your healing's gone, your healing's gone.
Yep, so I'm going to use 1 point of lay on hands. Thank you very much, just to get him back up.
Yes, you mark that off, and Putsy,
Yep,
you have 1 point of health.
Yuki Duki. What would you like to do?
Loot.
I was gonna say there's bloody corpses on the ground.
Yep, definitely. So doing some looting.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we might as well see whether these guys got anything worthwhile on them. Do any of them have a rapier, by the way? That, you know, because
you're just gonna have to figure it out. Let's see.
Yep, yeah. I'm going to do a sleight of hand check. Thank you very much.
Sleight of hand check for what?
Loot.
That's usually for stealing someone's without them stealing someone's something without them noticing.
Okay.
Loot is almost always investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Investigation.
So, which one are you gonna be investigating? The one you're standing on, or the other three?
Yeah.
Or...
No, I'm gonna with an 18. I'm going to investigate the one that I'm currently standing on.
Okay. So, give me a D100.
Ooh.
My guy's like, ouch. Damn, you guys kick ass.
That is a 72.
72 equals spell scroll first level.
Ooh. Okay.
It doesn't say what it is on the thing.
You have to just choose a first level spell and put it on there. And I'd suggest you choose one that a paladin can use. Doesn't have to. There's other people here that can cast spells.
Yep, only problem is I don't know where the hell those are.
Well, you just have to choose any level 1 spell.
Fuck.
It
does not say that. Right.
So, for example, you could put... What's the level 1 paladin spell? Cure Wounds, or Heroism, or Bless, or Thunderous Smite. Something like that.
Okay. First level spells, we got Bless, Ceremony, Command, Compel, Duel. Cure
Yeah, it
wounds,
forces him to fight him.
Cure Wounds, Detect Evil and Good, Detect Magic, Detect Poison and Disease, Divine Favor, Heroism, and many more. Protection from Evil and Good, Purify Food and Drink, Searing Smite, Shield of Faith, Thunderous Smite, Wrathful Smite. Yep.
Yeah, you just give it one and he can figure out what it does.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's an odd number.
Well, just roll a d16.
How about a
That doesn't
how
exist
about
on
a
Google.
critical one roll?
Bless?
Yes. Bless is the first on the list, so Bless is the one hit he gets.
Alright.
And it's a scroll, so I guess there's only one.
It's one use. If you had a wizard, he could use it, put it into his spell book, but yeah, for him it's one use. So whenever you want, as an action, you can cast the spell Bless, and that will let you bless up to 3 creatures, so everyone else in the party. And whenever they try to hit someone or need to do a saving throw, they will be able to add a d4 to their roll.
Yep.
And that lasts 1 minute.
Yep.
And that's really useful because it helps everyone hit stuff.
Okay, so that was Boom. What does the rest of you do? I'm guessing you want to investigate the rest of the corpses or something?
I'll investigate the one in front of me.
Yep.
All right.
Over 10.
-1 to investigation.
Which is...
He's no Arlo.
Oh, yeah, so it's a 10 total. I do believe... What's the usual for actually finding stuff?
It's up to the DM. I mean, usually if
we're fine.
worse rolls is like worse stuff you find. Or sometimes nothing.
Yeah. Well, give me a D100. Because I'm evil.
23. Shitty rolls all around.
One potion of healing.
I should drink it now for that 1 health point I lost. Okay, I'll add that. That'll come in useful.
Okie dokie. Either Apache or Kill Shida. Which one? Who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna roll to investigate, or you're gonna do something else?
I'm gonna roll to investigate
Okie dokie.
if I can.
You should also be looking for the weapons, because I think Sarge said you've lost 1 point on your rapier because you nat-1'd it straight into the floor.
Yep.
So You know, all these people, they all have armor. They all have weapons. Maybe they've got a weapon that you can use. Maybe they don't.
While this is happening, I'm just going to go refill my drink really quickly.
Okay, I don't know which one to roll.
Roll investigation. It's on your big list of skills.
Yeah. I definitely want to
damn.
look around and try to figure out, because maybe something
24.
on these guys will tell us what the heck's going on here.
Should have kept them alive. It says Kilshida just critting the crap out of that.
Yeah, that's a big freaking crit. Okay. Gonna go up 1 or 2.
I have a feeling you're going to do quite well out of this.
Let's see what you get on the D100.
Hang on a sec.
Because apparently there are several tables of loot. So I figured if you roll a nat 20, it goes up a level. 61.
Not the worst.
What is 61? Oh damn. Spell scroll 3rd level? Ooh.
That's actually not very good because she can't use 3rd level spells. She has to roll to see if she can actually use it when she tries to cast it.
Oh damn.
If I were you, I'd go up or down 1 because there's no way she can use that.
Well, if I go down 1, that's just 2nd level, and that won't make much sense to her either. But well, the one nearest to that she can actually use is a potion of water breathing.
It sounds interesting.
We'll see if
Sarge is just wondering whether he's going to flood the dungeon for fun.
Don't give me ideas.
Yeah, look, Mom, I'm a fish.
Squabble, wobble, wobble. Okay then. So I guess we're left with Putsy. Unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, do I roll a d20?
I've got a feeling Putsy's going to do quite well.
See if you can even find anything. "12 will find something. D100, please.
Wah, wah, wah.
1 potion of healing. Which is actually pretty good considering you're a little under the weather.
Yeah, I'm looking pretty,
If you want
pretty
to,
bloodied, I'd say.
if you want to use it, it's a 2d4 plus 2. According to what it says here anyways. Which I'm pretty sure that Master DM will probably correct if anything is going completely horribly wrong. Which it probably will eventually.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. So it's up to you whether you use it now or not.
I'd
Yeah,
suggest
I might as
using
well.
it.
I'm just trying to find the. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so you'd have to use the dice in the bottom corner, and you'd have to just click on 2d4s and then add 2 to it.
So 6 plus 2.
Yeah, so that's 8 points of healing. So that takes you 1 from full.
That's a 1d4.
No, he's got one above it as well.
Oh, I didn't see that. So 2, 4 plus 2, so 8. So you're up to 9 then. If you said 1 now, so yeah. Yuki dookie then. Battle time over. Loot secured. What you gonna do?
Well, if my mother taught me anything, it's you head towards the danger. Now, they were coming from the north, so I reckon that's where the fun is. I'm just going to give him a big smile.
I'm up for some fun.
Yeah, and
Fun
I guess
in the sun.
there's no information on any of those guys on like where the heck we are.
Try and roll investigation to see if there is any. If that's what you're looking for.
Bada boom.
30-20. Well, what you gather from, well, various scraps of notes that you find, something about a magical gathering of warriors for the pleasure of some unknown entities that can watch from afar using magic eyes and stuff like that. You get the basic idea of it anyways.
Oh, yeah, we're part of a big entertainment then.
Basically. Entertainment for the big, rich, magic, powerful somethings.
Yeah. That means we need to stay on our toes.
Yep.
It's like one of them fighting pits, but for the rich people. That means they weren't coming from it; they were going to it. So the fun is that way, not that way.
Or were they?
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
I'm now thinking south.
Well, there was 4 of them. There's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you've got a plan there. I mean, I'm not much for thinking, but what was that you? What was it you thinking?
What you're thinking sounds good to me. I think we go which way they were going?
Excellent. Right, and anyone else got any ideas before we head off?
Nope.
Eagle?
Not right now.
They're just tagging along, I guess.
Yep.
So, who rolled the D20 last time to figure out what might have come your way?
Well, that was me trying to figure out, kind of, it's like, where the heck
Okay.
are we kind of thing.
So, someone else rolled me a D20.
Okay, 1d20 coming right up. That's a 12.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh. Well, hallelujah. Huh, okay. I gotta find those icons. Yeah.
Oh, joy.
I'm hoping I haven't rolled as something that'll insta kill us.
Nah.
Best way to do that is to annoy the DM.
Well, talk a little bit about what you're doing. Or what you find, I don't know, stuff. Okay.
I mean,
Oi, you, with the shiny armor. What's your name?
Boo-hoo.
I'm gonna call you Boomy. Well, what's going on with that whole situation? Behind you. The feathers and such.
Oh, I can fly.
You fly.
I can fly.
Then why the bloody hell did you jump over that guy? Oh, God. A lack of strategy.
God damn it.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
Have wings and forget to use them.
Yep.
So what, like, can you fly me if you, like, grab me? And, like, drop me on an enemy? With my axe out? Oh, that would be lovely. I see that right now.
We could try. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know what my lifting capacity is. I actually don't understand how that works.
Well, like they say, you can try.
Yeah, we can certainly try it down the road. Maybe when we, you know, when we got a few minutes, see if I can.
I can see it now. Real 1-2 punch. Be glorious. Let's sing songs about us. Wouldn't they, Kilshida? You're like a sing-songy type.
I can sing and I can play.
Wanna maybe like give us a little song as we're just wandering off down this corridor?
I'm not singing. I'll scare everyone off.
Well, maybe your character could sing. You don't have to sing personally.
I just don't know what to do with myself.
There we go. So Kilshida's singing us a little song. As Eagle tries to work out, can he pick up a 6-foot-half orc barbarian and fly at the same time in plate armor, holding a shield? It's a lot of weight.
It's gotta be pretty damn powerful for that.
It's a D20, right? I'll roll a D20 and see what happens.
Well, you'll have to wait until you actually try it.
Yep.
So you won't know until you try.
Well, I ran up to this next corner here and looked around. I can obviously see there's a bunch of guys ahead of us, and I let it's like, hey, there's another group ahead.
Are you going to roll some
Like
stealth
30
or something, or can they just see you?
Yeah, I guess that's up to the DM. Do I need to, like, I want to run up and take a peek without being seen. Maybe
If you run up and take a peek, you're gonna have to roll stealth to not be spotted.
Yeah, so usually the way you do it is you say, right, I'm going to be really stealthy and I'm going to look around that corner. And then you roll stealth in advance. And if you don't say it, you're just walking along and sticking your head around.
You know what? Just to be mean, I'm going to say, since you didn't say it in advance, I'm going to make you roll stealth with disadvantage.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I rolled a 7 plus 5, 12. That's, yeah. What's the disadvantage?
So do it again.
And then DM, most characters have what's in their character sheet, a thing called passive perception, which is what they can see without needing to roll.
Yep, and I'm still looking for these guys. Where the hell did he go?
Right, well, I tried a little bit harder to like try not to be seen when I saw them.
Yeah, but you only get the lower roll because it's a disadvantage.
Yeah. So they probably know about us already then.
Yeah, so as you're running off down there, let me look. What's my passive perception? Let's just have a look.
But I'm definitely going to freeze. I'm going to freeze where I'm at because I've got a bow.
You disappeared. I can't see you.
Yeesh.
Yeah. So where'd that other guy go? You know, oh, he's so stealthy. I've forgotten his name. That Putsty guy. Where's he gone?
I don't know. I mean, with my passive perception.
Okay.
You've got a 9. You certainly can't see him.
Yep.
Kishilda. You got a passive perception of 13. You still can see where he went. So you actually know where he is.
Where's my perception?
Well, passive perception's on the left-hand side in the middle box.
All right. Yeah.
Right.
I got it.
So one of mine has a passive perception of 13, so I guess...
Yeah, they can see him.
That's me.
Right, so in that case you hear... what the hell does an ape do when it spots something? It just goes...
It jumps up and it beats its chest.
Banging thing goes... Like... Yep, making a lot of noise. So, yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, dudes!
Go dudes!
Dudes and dudettes.
But I also, at the same time, as I was warning you guys, I have a crossbow as my ranged weapon, so I'm gonna... That's my plan anyway.
Well, Sarge, are you making us roll initiative, or is he getting a chance to run away?
I'm giving him a chance to run away just because I'm fun. Or something. But you can still hear much noise coming from the south down there. That should more or less be... Everyone could hear that noise. So maybe it's one of those Rusty running back and go like, okay, something big coming, I'm not going that way or something. And just
Well, is it pretty obvious that we're outnumbered with what I see, or because I can see out to 60?
Well, you can see 5.
Yeah, so we're outnumbered at least.
So what are you going to communicate to everyone?
I might be telling you. You were all amped up on that fight. You were just like Hulk smash. So I might be like trying to calm you down a little bit. Like whoa, slow down a minute. There's a bunch of stuff that I see. We can see right around the corner here.
Right. So
you're all on rage.
You get to move.
I love the fact you just call me Sergey, but
yeah, it's Sarge. So that's my D&D word. You need a name tag. DM Sarge.
Yeah, well, it kind of is already, but okay.
Yeah, we gotta slow Thud down because he's in Hulk smash mode.
So I guess we might as well go into initiative mode then, I guess. Or
do I need to do that or?
No, it's just kind of like, ow, 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 ow. I don't even want to know what that was for, but ow.
Terrible roll.
That means we still got Rage Hulk Smash going on.
Nah, so he needs to attack something or be hit every turn, otherwise he drops his rage. So as soon as we're out of combat, he loses it.
Yeah, since he raged, you are out of combat, so you have to rage again.
Yeah.
If it were.
Sarge plays a barbarian in another life, so he knows this very well.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I know it very well, but you know, I know a little bit. Yeah.
All right, well,
so start rolling your initiatives. Ooh. Ah. Fudge. Darn it. Pasty, Clislet, and Boom initiative rolls, please. Okay. Oh, so Carm. Okay, that's free. 16, 21, and
boom.
15. That's a saving.
My scout guy does. He is kind of sneaky. That's what he does. So.
Don't forget to number your guys this time.
What do you think?
He already has.
Look at them. They got numbers and everything.
But yeah, I guess my initial plan was to let you guys know, and then I've got my crossbow, so that's do we attack first?
Well, that depends on
My longbow,
the last
yeah.
two numbers. Was it Boom? Was it 16? Clichita. Rusty, why are you... Those are save rolls. That's not initiative rolls.
No, I pushed on my initiative. It was a 1. Wait.
He was on about me.
Yeah, Putsy, it says intellect saving throw, and yeah, with Kilshida also intellect saving throw. So you haven't pressed initiative. You pressed
You press the button right next to the armor class.
I got it.
That's the one from Putsy 14.
Lower number.
$17.
Okay. So Goblin 1 is the first one. That one.
So yeah, I guess I got seen first.
They have 30 feet.
I gave away our
Short
position.
bow, okay. At least. Ooh. Yes. So Goblin 1 is gonna bring its short bow up with a range of 80 to 320 feet. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, so if it's less than 80 feet, they roll normally. If it's more than 80 feet, they roll at disadvantage.
Yeah.
If it's more than that second number, they just can't hit it. So it's like optimal range and fall off.
He's gonna shoot at the one that he can see, which would be Putsy. Hey Putsy, you're always in the firing line. +4 to hit with short bow, so that would be 22 to hit. I think I might actually hit you.
Oof. Ouch.
Damage is a d6 +2. So 5 damage. If you knock that off, and kill shit or something.
Got it right for
Just
once.
ignore the H. I think it's easier without the H, and it's Kilshida.
Or something. What you gonna do?
Use the spell.
I'm hiding behind him at the moment.
Well, I would be too, but
Seriously, use a spell and then run away around the corner.
use magics.
I've got my first level spells. Can I use one of them?
Yeah, so Bane will make it harder for them to hit us. Charm Person will make one of them our friend, which basically just stops him attacking. The Laughter one will basically stun someone for multiple turns, and Speak with Animals will let you talk to the gorilla. Whether that is helpful or not is up to the DM. Maybe talk to animals combined with Charm Person.
I use the Bane one.
So you're going to Bane?
Yeah.
Right. So you need to choose 3 people. And they will need to make
30 feet.
So 30 feet. If you want to measure out 30 feet from you. So you need to move forward a little bit first. Don't worry, you can still run backwards. So if you move to the other side of Putsy. Oh, that's a long way. Yeah, you want to move not quite that far because you want to run back again, don't you? You want to move 10 feet in and then 10 feet out. Yes, you want to move there. 15 feet in, then 10 or more out.
It's a little bit too short.
Seems to be about there. Sorry, about there.
That right?
Yeah, so then you'd have 3 people within 30 feet of you. And then you can use the rest of your movement to hide.
Okay.
So move first. Wrong way.
I feel the DM
Sorry.
power.
Let's just go there.
Yeah, you need to be 1 further across. The
Other
other
way, other way.
That was 2.
Tell me that's too far.
Oh my god. Sarge, can you just put her in the right place? Okay, so
No,
you've
'cause she's
moved.
already there.
Yeah, so you've moved 15 feet. So you've still got 15 feet of movement. And now you can target things within 30 feet of you, which is all 3 of those things.
This is why we need support from Master DMs.
So now you need to cast your Bane. So you mark off a spell slot on your character sheet. You know, you can hit cast on it.
Okay. Yeah, 1 sec.
That means I get to roll some saving throws.
Yeah.
Depending
so,
on which ones he's gonna hit.
So it is. Yeah. So can you read it?
I see
So-
what you did there.
Can you read it? It's literally the first line of the spell. So if you click on the spell, it'll tell you what it does.
Yeah. Up to 3 creatures of your choice. And you just happen to be within range of 3 creatures.
Hey, we got the Monster Whisperer with us.
I'm pretty sure she's metagaming or something.
It's allowed when
Right.
someone's just learning how to use the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So Tracy, you're running up,
Must
you're
make
casting Bane, and he's got to see
charisma
whether
saving
his
throw.
3 characters save. And anyone who fails is going to have a hard time hitting anything.
Right, so charisma 12 it says. Okay. Well, let's see. Hobgoblin 1. 13 saves. Hobgoblin 2 fails. Goblin 1 fails. Okay.
So now you need to mark them off. So, okay, well, Sarge.
What you? Yeah, I'm doing it.
So, Trace, basically now, whenever they try and attack us, you get to roll a
Yeah.
d4 and knock that off their attack roll.
Okay.
Man, that guy that shot me with an arrow definitely got an arrow coming back his way. But I gotta let boom
Also, I don't
do the
get.
boom.
I search for an ape picture and it gives me a gorilla picture, but whatever.
Right, so now, to kill Shida, you want to use the rest of your 30 feet of movement to get back round the corner so you don't get, don't become a pincushion.
Okay.
Yes. So you need to get out of their eye line. You've got 15 feet, so you choose where to move to. There you go.
Is it made obvious enough? Okay.
I'm hiding.
So that's your turn. You haven't got any bonus actions or anything you can do.
Nope. So, boom.
Ooh, okay. So now I'm going.
Fly.
Yes, I am. I'm going to try and
Fly
fly.
like an e. Oh wait.
Yep. I'm not sure what my flight movement. I'm guessing it's saying.
Oh, you need to look
It
it up.
says somewhere on your character sheet. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
but
it doesn't because he doesn't have the proper character sheet for reasons we won't go into.
Okay. Well,
But I'll bring
on,
up the
on
description for
mine,
you.
I'm just saying on mine, it was 60.
It says,
So-
bat-like wings jut from your shoulder blades. You have a flying speed of 30 feet while you aren't wearing heavy armor.
Okay, so he's got 30 feet of movement then.
Okay.
which is standard movement then.
Yep. So I'm going to try. Let's have a look first. It's okay. So 30.
Alright, so you can come down to Putsy.
Yep. And Sarge, Sergey had winged boots, so the winged boots gave him 60 feet.
Ah, right. Didn't he also have wings? I'm pretty sure he had wings.
He might have.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you didn't have winged boots, no. But you did have wings. Anyway. So what are you doing, Eagle? So you now they can all see you. What are you doing?
I am going to. Great. Can I use a cantrip as well as flying?
The cantrip won't do any damage, but you can use a cantrip if you wanted to.
I am definitely going to. My only one cantrip. See if it does anything before we.
Well,
It's a range of 30 feet as well. So if you're trying to do anything, it's got to be within 30 feet of you.
Which means he's basically out of range of everything.
Well, it doesn't do any damage anyway.
No. But. Yep, I'm
going.
Yep, I'm going to use my my only. I can't say the word. Sorry.
Thaumaturgy.
Yep, that one. Make my voice boom. Up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. I'm going to also cause harmless tremors in the ground. And I'm going to change my eye appearance.
You can do one of the effects at a time.
It
says you create one of the following magical effects.
If you cast this spell multiple times.
Yeah, so each round of combat you could cast it once.
Okay.
If you're out of combat, then yes, you could do all of that.
Because it has to be within the 1 minute effect. You can do up to 3 times within the 1 minute, and each round is like 6 seconds.
So I'm gonna make my voice boom 3 times as loud so that
Yeah. Okay. And are you just making a booming voice, or are you trying to do something with that?
I'm just gonna you shall not pass.
But are you trying to do anything with it, or are you just shouting for flavor?
Just shouting for flavor.
Okay.
Okay. Putsy, according to my list.
Yeah, just looking at my bonus action reactions.
By the way, Eagle, you did have a javelin if you were looking to cause damage.
And he was still out of range.
I don't have a sneak attack anymore. We're obviously been.
He would have rolled a disadvantage, but yeah. Anyway.
But my first reaction pretty much is going to be return that arrow right back at the goblin that shot me with my longbow.
Ow. That would be Hobgoblin 1. Nope. Goblin 1. That one. The first of the green ones. That has Bane on him.
Ooh.
That's the one that was shooting at you.
That's damage, not to hit.
Bane.
Oh. Oops.
At least we know what damage you did.
Well, if he hits.
Yep.
Alright, well, it's 15 to hit.
15. Well, it's got a... what was the Bane thing that did? It did something. Bane.
Bane won't work. Well, won't play a part until he tries to shoot something or hit something.
Alright, so that affects his shooting them. Okay. So 15 will just hit it, because that's quite possibly his AC.
And obviously, it's damage with hand. I see it.
Yeah, you want me to re-roll the damage, or because that was a 10, I rolled it backwards.
Well, you can go with the 10, or you can roll again. I mean,
You
it's up
should
to
go
you.
with 10.
I'm okay with the 10. If I roll again, I'll probably get like a 5 or something.
Possibly.
But
well,
yeah, I'm pretty much gonna
okay.
shoot
Ow.
and
Hey.
scoot.
Yeah, all you see is that arrow just aiming straight through the face of the goblin, and the goblin just goes, falls backwards, dead on its ass.
Oh, nice.
Right,
You
so you still
actually
got all your
managed to
loot
kill
left.
something. So, what you gonna do? You gonna run away, or do something bonus acting if you have in your something? Also,
Well,
lucky shot.
I've got sneak attack or opportunity, but I don't know if that. Yeah, I think. No, I was gonna just
don't think
return that
sneak
shot.
attacks.
I'm hurting really bad. I'm like, less than half health, so I'm hurting. So I'm gonna back off a little bit, maybe deep.
Yeah. So you want to kind of run around the corner or something where they can't see you.
Might be a decent idea.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna back off over here.
Okay, then. Goblin 2 is up. He can do 30 feet. So... Yeah, he's gonna stand his ground and shoot an arrow. The only thing he can see... Hello, Boom.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, I looked at them, they saw me, we exchanged arrows, and I was like, ouch, okay, ouch.
So... 13 to hit. Boom. I don't think that's gonna hit.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, he still got movement. Guess he can move up a little bit. Just going all tactical, sneaking up and creeping into the corner and going like, next time. Hobgoblin 2 is the south one of them. What can you do? Ooh, okay. Long sword, long bow for you. Okay, so he's gonna try the arrow thing against Boom. +3. Oh crap, that was not good. It definitely does not hit. But he's gonna move up as well. Yeah, somewhere around there. Ape. Hello, Ape. What can you do? Not that awful. Well, he can actually... Okay. Yeah, let's go with that, I guess. He's gonna see if he can hit Boom with a rock. If he can, that is. 7 + 5 would be not enough, I'm guessing.
Nope.
Right, let's move him 30 feet-ish. And click that one and go there. So hobgoblin 1. Yeah, that's the wall, so that won't do. He can do that and kick ass. Okay, that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, okay. Hobgoblin 1 is gonna run up here. That's his movement. And he is going for a two-hand longsword attack against Boom with martial advantage. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, well, let's see if he can actually hit the fucker first. 5 plus... fuck you.
Nope.
Thud. Do the thud thing.
Right, so Fudd, he's obviously going to run 20 feet up and take a wild guess. He's going to rage. So, to rage, he's going to get his great axe and he's going to take a swing. 13 to hit.
13 to hit a hobgoblin. But you do not hit.
Do not hit with 13. Wow. Right, so
Not according to this one.
I'm going to take one step over there, so I'm still in 5 feet, but round the corner a bit.
Yep.
So, got a bit of cover between me and anyone running up.
Yep.
Fudd is just not doing well today.
Nope.
Well, that's him.
So going up to the top of the list, then that would be Goblin 1, who's dead, so... Kill Shita.
Yeah.
Kill Shita. It's your turn. What you gonna do?
Hello, Mr. Hobgoblin 1.
Where am I?
You're on the map.
I know I'm on the map. Dupe. Have I got any goblins near me? I'm guessing I have.
You have a hobgoblin like two steps to the south.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to him. And I'm gonna use an unarmed strike.
You don't want to use unarmed strikes. You remember, you've got a
Okay.
rapier. You've also got vicious mockery.
Yeah. I'll use my rapier, then I'm not gonna use the mockery again.
Also,
Yes, you want-
beware that your rapier does have a -1 on it, since it did strike the rocks.
It's still going to do more damage than a dagger or an unarmed strike.
Yeah, just making sure she remembers. Or tries to.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna use my rapier on him. Oh. That was shit.
That was damage roll.
That was the other way around. You're supposed to roll the
Click on the plus
thing.
5.
Hit roll.
Hit roll before
Sorry.
damage.
And so I've got to do a hit roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
20.
20 will hit it. And Yeah, you did roll 5 damage. Should I be nice and I don't know. Would you like to try?
Pretty please.
I'm just that evil.
You can be nice to me.
Well, then roll the damage then if you want to.
Hang on.
Oof.
Crap.
I guess you should have stayed with the 5. Also, that's a critical 1. Crap on a stick shit. That's the second critical.
Oh, it's not a critical one.
Oh right, yeah, it's damage.
Like a
roll.
D8, but it's not great.
Yeah, not great is definitely right. And it's a 3, and I did say a -1 on the rapier, so that I would say like 2 damage, I guess. Still, it's the. I was almost gonna say it was the first damage you did to this group, but it wasn't really because one of the goblins already dead. But
well, that takes you down to Boom. Boomy, as I like to call him.
Boomy.
So, Boomy, what you doing?
Since they've managed to get within range, just checking. Yeah.
oh crap.
We're calling him Boomy because of his voice, by the way. It's always Boomy.
Yep, always Boom. That's why his name is Boom. He was named Boomy because his first word was Boom. So I'm going to hit him with my longsword. Roll to hit. That's a 10.
I know that's not going to hit.
Does not hit.
Do I have a bonus?
Oh.
You really don't. Not at level 1.
Nope. Watch him.
Yeah.
And I'm not moving because that will cause attack of opportunity. So, nope, I don't have any.
Yeah, so Putsy. Pusty.
Yeah. But
I'm a half elf at half health, so I'm just gonna use my longbow again and nail Hobgoblin 1.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay, well, see if you can hit him. Failure.
Oh, man, I tried.
No, these small things have actually got some half-decent AC.
That they do.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm good where I'm at because I can see what's going on here, so I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm good.
That's right. Squishy, stay in the back.
And you can't do anything else. No spells or bonus actions or anything.
Yeah, level 3 people. Can't
I've got
do really
basically
anything.
sneak attack, but right now I'm less than half health. So no, I'm okay with hanging back and trying to use my ranged weapon. I figure that's maybe my best option right now.
Pusty, just so you know, right? Sneak attack. So when you get if you have advantage or if there is yes, if you've got an ally within 5 feet of the enemy, right, you get your sneak attack damage. So if you had hit him, you would get to roll that extra d6. Because there's more than one person within 5 feet of that guy.
Oh, okay, I just see it says reactions, opportunity attack, and then it says sneak attack. So.
Yeah. So once per turn, you deal an extra d6 damage when you hit a creature. When you hit a creature with advantage, like when you're attacking from stealth, and you don't need to have advantage if there is another target within 5 feet. You know, another player within 5 feet of that.
Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, I'm not using that. I mean, we're pretty obvious what's going on here, so I'm okay with what I did. So.
Right, so that's Goblin's turn then.
That would be Goblin 2, or green one. Yep. Let's see, he's close enough to go in for that. That's it. Yeah, well, okay. Okay. Goblin 2 running up here. And gonna try and slice up kill Sheta. Because apparently green don't like green or something. I don't know. Reasons. Let's see if he can actually hit something with a natural 20. Oh, hello. I think he actually hits you.
No.
That could quite possibly be fatal.
Yes, because you've only got 8 hit points.
Yeah.
You're doing double damage.
Yeah, double damage. So, well, when you say double damage, do you roll 1d6
double the
plus
dice
2
damage,
or 2d6 plus 4?
It's up to DM, but most people double the dice damage. So you roll your dice, you double it. But you could, if you wanted to, roll 2 dice.
Yeah, well, I'll just do the 2 dice as well. Probably not the best, but still, 4 plus 4 equals 8. So someone's down for the count. Let me know if that's completely wrong.
No, that's right.
Goody. So, sorry, Trace. Your ass is on the ground.
I tried.
Well, you still got a maybe possible chance to live, but we'll see. We'll see.
So it's hobgoblins.
Yeah. Eagle does have those magic hands.
He
So
does.
Hopcup 2, he's the one down here.
Mummy.
He's the one that has the bane. He can't hit Thud, but he can hit Boom. There's no reason to hit Kilshieta because he's already down. So Boom's what he's gonna be going for. Well, straight up in his face. Because if he can hit him, that is. Boom, what's your...
Get ready with your D4.
Ah, fuck me. Yeah, well, a 4 ain't gonna hit shit anyway, so, yep.
Oh, it's not.
Why? I wanted to hit with that, but okay. Ape. Ape. What can Ape do?
Oh, Ape stuck behind all his friends.
Yeah, Ape can do 30 at least, and, well, he can do multi. Let's see here. Well, I think he can just sneak in here, or he can... He's probably more use if he goes up to around a couple of feet short and throws a rock, I guess. It's kind of crowded up there.
You know, if Eagle was a dragonborn, he could do a certain thing here that he loves doing.
Yeah, but he ain't.
He ain't.
Taking advantage of it.
Oh, what, you mean my special ability? I thought I got...
Blow him a wrong thing. Right, so boom. Your AC is higher than 14, right?
It is indeed.
Yeah, figures.
My AC is 18.
Okay, well, Hobgoblin 1 is up next then. And since he's already up close and personal... It's crooked. It's a crooked roll, that's shit. Try to re-roll, I guess. 12 plus 5 with 17 to hit boom.
Nope. One short. Thank God for that.
Ah. Also, it was the wrong one I was looking at, but besides that, so it would only be 15, but nope, okay. Crap on something. Third, I believe it is your turn.
Right. So these red guys look a bit harder to hit, but the green guy, the other green guy, went down quite quickly. So I'm going to take a great axe swing at the green guy. Right. So does a 24 hit?
It does indeed hit.
So that is 8 plus, and because I'm raging, plus 2, 10 points of slashing damage as I get my axe and just slash it straight across his chest, cutting a deep groove into him.
You just see the upper part of him just slide off, the lower part of him just fall apart.
Goblin be good.
Right. And can I do this with my bonus action? Can I shove a healing potion into Ilshida's face?
Yes, I think you can.
So, Kilshida, roll 2d4 plus 4? Yes,
2, I think.
2.
2d4 plus 2, I think.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Holy crap, something is starting to stick in my brain.
How the fuck do I do that? Help!
You see those dices on the lower...
Yeah,
lower
I found
corner?
it.
Okay, I'm shutting up.
And another d4? So that's 7 points of healing. So you can add 7 hit points, and you're alive again, but you're on the floor, lying down at the moment. So until it's your turn, you're basically lying prone on the floor in a heap.
Yep.
Oops.
Right. So the next person to go would have been the goblin, but they're all gone, I think. So that should be Kilshida's turn.
What do I do now?
So,
no. Wait, what?
Because Fudd's at the bottom.
Yeah, Goblin 1 is toasted. Goblin 2 is toasted. So Kilshida would be the next, yes, I guess.
So, Kilshida, you got to use half of your movement to stand up. Right, because
was
you don't want to
just
be on the
about to
floor,
say
because
that.
then they get advantage to hit you. So use half your movement to stand up, and then do whatever you were going to do.
Well, there's no goblins left. I don't know what to do.
No, there's 2 red things in front of you. They're hobgoblins.
Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Do.
Yep, and they're not
Right.
being very friendly.
And that guy who is baned, by the way, you can take the bane off of him because Kilshida will have lost concentration when she passed out.
Uh-huh.
Roger that.
But, Kilshida, you can cast bane again. There is 3 things within range of you. You know.
I'm gonna cast Bane again then. Please.
So you check you hit
Right.
cast, check that second spell slot off. Sarge, you need to do some saving throws.
Yes, I believe it was 12, right?
Go on, Kilshida, what has he got to get? You got to know your spells.
Yep, got to get 12.
Which thing is he rolling for? Wisdom, charisma, intelligence?
Oh, God. I don't know.
It says it in the spell description. So you click on the spell, it'll tell you.
Right. Hang on. Yeah, he's got a roll of 12.
Well, it's 12 charisma, so you can add his charisma bonus.
Right,
Yeah.
charisma bonus.
So if they've got any charisma bonuses, he gets to add that. And their saving throw for charisma, not their base stats. You can see the math happening in Sarge's head right now.
Nope.
He can't add up.
Nope. The two hobgoblins are baned, but the ape did not get baned.
Yeah, well, that is good because those hobgoblins now they get their D4s, right? So they're gonna find it harder to hit you, which is a good thing.
Yeah, because they gotta roll a d4 minus what they roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And trust me, it counts. It all adds up there.
Yep.
Right, so you don't really want to move. You haven't got a bonus action. So that's going to really put you onto Boomy's turn.
Boomy.
Yay, boom. So I'm going to hit... I can't manage that.
Oh, don't say that. Please.
I'm going to hit the one that's directly below me.
Yeah, so Hobgoblin 2.
With my longsword. Thank you very much. Hit. Please be a better. Oh, yes, thank you very much. I will take that natural 20 plus 4, 24 to hit. Thank you very much.
Well, you hit
Nice.
it. You hit it, but how much damage do you
Here we
roll?
come. Here we big one damage.
So now I get 2. So, so that. And that is 7 points of slashing damage.
Which is double because it's a natural 20?
The dice roll is doubled, so he gets...
Oh, okay.
Yep.
what did he roll?
I got 2d8, so I have 4 and a 1 plus 2.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so he's already rolled 2 dice.
Yep. It gave me the option.
Okay, okay. So that's how it goes, okay. So 7 damage on this guy.
Yep.
Ow. I think he's kind of bloodied. What else are you gonna do?
I don't think I have any bonus actions. Let's have a quick look. Oh, I do not.
So while he's looking, right,
Nope.
so Pusty, right, what DM said is one of those looks bloodied. So one of the things you can do is you can ask the DM, right, how's it looking? And he's not going to really tell you how much health it's got left, but if he says it's bloodied, you know it's got less than half of its health left. So one of those looks like they're hurt, and the other one looks more or less fine.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm kind of weighing. I'm watching this from the back because I'm hurt, and I'm kind of thinking you guys. I think you guys and those hobgoblins might be okay, and I'm gonna focus I'm thinking that ape is gonna be the next big dude that we're gonna have to knock out. So
As
But
a
you
I'm
only
thinking
get
longbow
just-
to his face right now.
Yeah,
As
you'll
a
only
bon-
get your sneak attack damage shooting the hobgoblins, but you don't have to. You can shoot whatever you want.
Well,
As
I guess
a-
I don't know if I could sneak attack my longbow at the ape. I mean, he's kind of standing there. I'm standing where I'm at.
You'd have to be hidden, so you'd have to be stealthed.
Oh shit! So should I roll a stealth and then shoot him, or?
But stealth would be your action, so you
As-
wouldn't get to attack. When
Yeah,
you're
so-
a rogue later on, like level 2 and 3,
Yeah,
they
no,
get
I'm
a bonus
just- I
thing
was-
that lets them stealth as a bonus action, but you don't have it yet.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of watching the battlefield here, and I'm thinking he's the next biggest target. So while I'm down and hurt, I'm gonna put an arrow into, I'm gonna shoot at him. I'm figuring that's the best I can do in this fight right now.
So
If I charge up, I'm just gonna die at his feet. So
you want to put an arrow into the ape. If I'm reading you correctly.
yeah, longbow. I'm figuring a longbow attack at the ape.
Okay, well, let's see if you can hit him.
Probably not. No.
Eesh, that's a critical one. That's usually associated with something bad happening.
Yeah, like his bow just disintegrating,
Oh no.
or hitting someone in the back, that sort of thing.
Well, what I
Falls short and hits a hobgoblin.
well, what I assume happens is you're trying to draw back the string, and your hand that's supporting the bow slips, so you get the bow in your face instead. So
Ow.
might have a broken nose.
Yeah, I already put the cracked symbol on next to me. So yeah, I'm kind of broken.
Yeah, so you're double broken. Well,
Alright, well, I tried.
You got anything weird coming? Nah, I don't know. You can move, I guess.
I don't know if I could. I guess I just kind of hunker up in that corner a little bit more.
Well, if that's all you're gonna do, then I guess it's the next one's turn. Which would be... Oh wait, he's dead, so it would be Hopcup 2 then. If I'm not much mistaken. Which is kind of bloodied. Okay. Let's see if we can slice and dice. A fucking critical one! That was not
What
what I
happens
wanted.
to him for a critical one?
Ouch. Critical one. Trying to double hand bitch slap boom one completely misses and just rams the sword straight down into the rocks. Yeah, crap. Well, he's gonna spend like 1 or 2 tries trying to get that thing out of the ground. I think. That's not good. Go away. Go away. So, I guess we're going on to the ape. And I'm pretty sure DM will butt in if I do something horrible. Ape does... I don't even know what the ape does, but it doesn't do anything that actually hits anyone with a 10. And it's... Oh, well, it's got +5 to hit, but yeah, well... I should have thought of that before I rolled the frickin' dice. DM failure. Oh well. That was a little bit premature, I guess. Whoops.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you have that one. Crap. Let's not do the same mistake this time. Hopcop 1. I believe is a little bit damaged. Yes, it is. It is going to try to do that thing that it's been trying to do ever since it came into close quarter combat range. Because he's gonna use his longswords.
Attack.
Yeah, using 2 hands. Using martial advantage. Yeesh. Let's see. 17 plus 3. But also it's Bane, so that was minus a d4, right?
But Tracy, you gonna roll a d4?
I thought he was... Hopcop's gonna roll 1 because he's Bane, right?
So how much did he roll to begin with?
I rolled 17 to hit. He's got a +3 to hit, but...
Right, so unless Tracy can roll more than a 2, it's going to land that hit.
Okay, I thought it was him that was supposed to, but okay.
Oh, you can roll it, or... It's more fun sometimes to let the player roll for the spell they've cast.
Trace, roll a d4.
Okie doke.
A 3.
3.
Oh, he misses, I guess.
Just enough. So there's that Bane really kicking in and just stopping this guy from, like, getting his hit in.
Yeah,
There you go, Eagle.
It's getting annoying.
There you go. Killshida just saved you from taking a hit.
Killshida saved Killshida from taking a hit. Okay.
Oh, do you know what we forgot?
What? What did you
You know when Killshida got knocked down? Right, she's a half-orc. When she gets knocked down, she actually just drops to 1 health point. She doesn't actually go unconscious.
Haha.
You completely forgot that. It's a once-a-use stage thing, so probably not worth it.
Oh well. Third, I believe it's your turn.
Right, and there's only one thing I'm really going to do, and that is attack the hobgoblin in front of Killshida. You know, because I'm having a well good time, and I hit it with my axe. And he's just going to swing. Right. Nat 20. I'm going to show you the real meaning of damage here. Right.
Nice.
So.
Thud smash. Thud smash.
Right. So he's done. Right, 15. But. Right, he has an ability. Right, called Savage Attack. When I hit a critical hit, I roll 1 extra damage dice. So I get to roll another d12. And that's 10. That's 25 points of damage on the hobgoblin.
How do you want to do this one?
Right, I don't swing from the side. I don't swing from what? I swing from the top, and with a crit, I just cut him from top to bottom in half. And he just stands there for a second, and then his 2 parts of him just slide apart.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
So I'm gonna look over at Boomy. I'm gonna be, and that's how it's done. So a bit of a crazed smile in my, crazed look on my face. Yeah.
So much sandwich meat. Hope somebody's baking some brownies.
I'll tell you, half orcs, but crazy when they crit.
So we see.
Right. Yeah, and I'm just gonna step in front of Kilshida, just to protect her from that ape.
Okay. And it should be Kilshida's turn then, I think.
I don't know what to do now.
Well, you got a rapier. There's a hobgoblin next to you. You've got a dagger you could throw at a gorilla. You've got vicious mockery that I wouldn't suggest use at a gorilla because he can't understand you.
No.
But, that you can definitely use on someone.
I should use my rapier on the goblin then.
Right, so roll to attack.
Yeah. Where's the attack one? Here we go.
That's damage.
Okay, then one.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Damn.
Nice.
So that's 8 points of damage on the hobgoblin.
How do you want to do it? You killed it.
Yeah.
How did you kill it?
How did you kill it? Come on.
And just stuck it with a knife or rapier.
So just going to be like, Mum always told me, stick it with a pointy end.
Yeah. Just like that.
Well, shit. Now I'm in trouble. So, anything else you want to do?
So you can
Nope.
move wherever you want to. You don't have any bonus actions you could use.
Okay, so I don't want to move towards the gorilla. Horrible ape.
If you want to hide, you can always move around the corner.
Yeah.
Yes, you've got 30 feet. That is... Yeah, 10. So, yeah, you could be there, or you could be one more to the left, so he really can't see you.
Okay.
There you go. And that's probably all you can
I'm
do.
hiding.
Scared of cat.
That takes us down to Boomy.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. What you gonna
Yeah,
do,
Boomy.
boom? What
Beat
you-
that, Boomy. You cut a man in half, Boomy.
Okay. I'm going to take flight and have a look. So that fly just over here, hover so that, and then as I land, I'm going to swing my longsword down on the 8. It's that's a 19.
Don't imagine they got much armor, those apes.
No.
They're not known for the plate armor they
So,
wear.
It is gonna hit it, but what's your damage?
That's 4 slashing damage.
Well, it's still up.
Dang it.
Yeah, and I think that probably just takes us straight across to Putsy. Pusty.
Yep. He's looking a bit pissed.
That's what you do, Putsy.
I can move and attack and then move again, right?
Yeah, 100%.
If you got enough movement.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was thinking I could run over kind of where Kashida hid. I was going to shoot from that corner at the ape and then move up to the next corner.
Yeah, that should work. Right, so roll to hit.
That will hit.
So you get your sneak attack damage, because one of your friends is within 5 feet. So whatever you roll to damage, you add a d6. So 7 plus a d6. There you go.
Damn, 13.
See, when you start getting that sneak attack in, you start really adding up that damage.
Yeah, and then I'm going to advance up to the next corner and I'll call it good there for...
Yeah, so there's no more goblins. There's no more hobgoblins, so it's just gorilla.
There's the ape. And the ape is...
Yeah, I'm just kind of moving up with you guys to see just how the ape fares since he's our last visible enemy here.
Ape is pretty goddamn bloodied and he's pretty goddamn pissed. And he's looking at the nearest target and just going, heh. Ape is going to do multi-attack.
Oh.
2 fist attack. And that is 17 plus 5. So that's...
I think you might be taking some damage.
22. And with the other one, 15. So at least one of those hits. What's your AC, Boomy?
18.
Okay, so one of them hits. And does D6 plus 3 bludgeoning? Please be good. 6 damage.
Well, you say that, but I think that is half his health.
Yep.
Yes.
And I don't really think he can do much else. And he's not gonna move, because that would just be an opportunity. So, I'm guessing next one is food.
Yeah, so... You know, Fudd is just going to be running down here. He's going to run to the side. He's going to look at Eagle. He's going to say, "Not this time. You ain't stealing my kill." And he's just going to swipe with his great axe there. 12. That might hit.
It's AC.
So it hits.
It hits.
15 points of damage. Max damage.
And it's got 2 left. How do you want to do it?
If you fucking kill, you steal my fucking kill again.
So how did you want to kill this one?
How do I want to kill this one? Right. So, I'm going to bring my axe from the ground up, and in a slashing motion towards Boomy, I'm going to going to eviscerate it, but just spray Boomy with blood and guts as a bit of a, F you.
Oof.
So I'm not happy he stole some of my kills earlier. That's why I've done that.
Obviously. Well, okie dokie then, people. That is out of order thing. Turn order.
Loot.
Very much loot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're noticing that this place is just littered with all kinds of dead people loot everywhere.
Yes. I'm beginning to understand why everything is so ruined. Because it's so much fun. There we go.
Investigation.
Oh, what? Well, it's like, I'm going to be like, hang on, what are you doing? Get off that corpse.
Loot goblins. Mine.
Oh, you have 5 dead ones. Who's going for what? The deafening silence.
I'll just leave Boomy with his big ape and his rolls, and I'll look at one of the hobgoblins to the north. They seemed a bit harder to kill, so I'll go to the one that I sliced in half.
Well, it doesn't mean it's got any better loot, but well.
Yeah, but I can search so much more of it.
Yeah, you can certainly try. Right, so you want to search one of those hubcaps. Okay, let's see what a D20 has to say about that.
Ooh. So you want me to roll investigation?
Yes.
Well, I've not got great investigation, but 16.
16 is okay. D100? Because random loot table.
22. Boo.
Potion of healing.
Okay, so remove the one that was in my inventory?
Boom, you rolled a 9 for investigation.
I did indeed.
Okay, do me a D100.
$38.
Potion of healing.
I will quite happily take that.
Who else is searching what?
Yeah,
I'll search one of the hobgoblins.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to that goblin one. Me and him exchanged arrows and stuff. I'll maybe like, he's the first one yeah.
Are you gonna see if you can reclaim your arrows? That's a thing, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could reclaim my arrows and kind of check and see what this dude's got laying around here.
Yeah, so with arrows, so you knock one off every time you fire one, and I think you've got to roll, or is it, no, you get half of them back, I think it is, something like this.
If you don't roll, you get half of them back. I do believe you can roll and see if you can get them all back, but I can't remember stuff.
So is that initiative, or?
Well, you only fired one at that goblin anyway, so you find the one that you fired. It's stuck in his head.
Yeah, at the end of battle, you can recover half of your expended ammunition by taking 1 minute to search the battlefield. Yeah, so you get half your arrows back.
Yeah.
But you do need to be knocking them off, because you do eventually run out of arrows. But you never run out of great axes.
Do you want to search the corpse as well? Besides finding the arrow?
I'm gonna search this goblin one dude that shot me, and then I shot him.
Well, let's see an investigation thing from you then. Oh, 9 will also just sneak up above it. Okay, D100. $99. Damn. You, my friend, find a bag of holding.
No wonder this guy shot me in the face.
Youch. That's actually quite an expensive item, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Oof. Oh, well, I do believe Killshida was also wanting to search something. Why don't you see if you can do the investigation check thing first?
Coming right up.
Yeah, that'll do it. D100. This was supposed to be a nice, clean kill the players, and instead you're ruining my fun.
Exactly, that's the whole point.
God damn you all. Potion,
33.
potion of healing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All your characters are gonna
Sweet.
die. All your characters are gonna die.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I do
Yeah,
believe...
all he's doing is let us use them a bit more, so we fall in love with them, so it hurts that much more.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, damn it.
My evil master plan has been ruined. Right. I do believe the ape is still unsearched, I think. Who wants it? Who wants it?
Who's not searched?
Everyone has searched.
I will search again on the 8.
Anyone else want to search?
Yeah. What are you doing? That was my kill. You get your own. And I'll help him search. By which I mean competing searching.
That's a 15.
Well, in that case,
Oh, that's intimidation.
okay,
Investigation.
try a D100.
$19.
You find a vial of basic poison. Huh.
I like to think the gorilla had it in its stomach.
You can use this.
He hasn't got any pockets. It's like, what's this gorilla got that doing in there?
What it says is you can use the poison to coat a slashing or piercing weapon, or up to 3 pieces of ammunition, aka arrows. Applying takes an action. Creature hit must make a DC 10 Constitution save or take 1d4 poison damage. Once applied, it remains potency for 1 minute before drying.
There you go. So if you know combat's happening, you can put some stuff on your weapon and get a bit of extra damage.
Yeah, but it will cost you an action.
Yeah.
The idea is you do it before combat. You can see people coming because, you know, your rogue has been scouting, stealthy, found them. And then you quickly just put some poison on it before you surprise them.
What kind of poison?
It's just poison.
Basic poison.
I just...
There's an item called Vial of Poison you can, add.
Yep. Do you want more?
Fine.
When you say, do you want more, what do you mean?
No.
So I think it's getting a bit late.
Okay then. In that case, I will figure out something about XP. Maybe someone... I don't know if they actually made enough to level up. I don't think so, but... yeah, we'll see.
Well, that's up to you. But we survived.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, Kushida went down. Pusty went down. Eagle just was indestructible.
Not quite. I've got half my health balance. I am going to straight drink before we end everything. I'm going to straight drink the potion. Potion.
Well, you don't need to. You've got 4 points of healing, and also you can take a short rest.
Yeah, short rest, long rest.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't really long rest Not if people are running in and attacking you from either direction. But
Yeah.
you can short rest for like an hour and try and get your hit points back.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
we'll do that.
Are you people doing anything on Sunday?
I might be.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah. I'll be at my mum's.
Crap.
But I'll be available in the evening.
Crap. Ah.
I'll be back in the evening, though.
Oh, it's only in the evening. Okay. Well. I don't know. When will anyone like to do something? Because I'm on vacation from now until the 4th.
2 days more than me.
Well, next Thursday is still free.
Yeah. That's an option. It's an entire week away, but okay. What about you peoples? The rest of you peoples?
I'm pretty much free as long as I know about it.
Yep, same.
And the rusty one?
Yeah, I should be around. Hopefully, I should have the time.
Well, I don't
As far as
see.
I know, nothing scheduled. So.
I don't see any reason why we cannot resume this next Thursday then, if people are willing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be a bit better next week.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Well, it's all about, or half of it, learning how to actually, roll your dice and things, and then learning how your character works. And it's easy to start at level 1 because you don't have that much to do. Goliath, I hit it with max.
I'm a youngling with a bag of holding already, so I can go and hold stuff with my bag.
Well, you can hide in it. But, yeah.
Yeah, you rolled the 99, and that was the only number that bag was on.
Oh, nice.
A little bit too damn lucky with that one. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, level 1's a good level to learn stuff, and then as you get level 2, 3, 4, if Sarge doesn't kill you first, it introduces the other abilities really nicely and easily, so it's not too overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something
Well,
like that.
seeing as we're at a theater of death, yeah, chances are we're not going to make it too far.
Probably not. I mean, Sarge did start off by saying, "Don't get too attached to your characters."
Well, that I did say. That was also the thing, but the thing kind of went, I'm not supposed to get too attached to my characters, apparently, instead, so...
Does happen.
Oh, well.
Pretty good.
So, are we good on the time to start, or do we want to go a little sooner, or what do we want?
I was happy with what we had. I mean, it follows on like the normal Thursday sessions.
Yep.
When I say normal, the other
Like
Thursday
we got
sessions.
a 3-hour schedule here, or 3-hour thingamajig.
Yeah, it's going right up until the 1 hour, the hour mark, yeah. Okay then. Same time, same channel, same something. I have been slowly increasing difficulties. You started with a level 1 difficulty. You cleared that. I gave you a level 2 difficulty. Now you cleared that as well.
He's just trying to find his balance.
I guess I have to go up to level 3 difficulty next time.
Completely overwhelm us.
And there's 20 levels or something on this one, so...
Jesus.
We had some luck of the dice with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I mean,
some luck and some not so much luck, and yeah. Oh well. Okay then. So I guess we shall say bye on the Twitchy and resume normal operations, I guess. Unless anything else.
Yeah.
I wish I could stream myself, but yep, that's not happening.
Because of interwebs, or?
Just not enough upload, unfortunately, right now.
That thing. Should we maybe open up for more to enter, just as follow-ups, or just keep this group, and then when you all die, we can start with more people or something?
Well, I think there's going to be enough turnover pretty quick for you to get new people in.
Yeah, well, you've got a death theater type thing going on. We could like run along and find them along the corridors. It's like they wake up like, hey, where am I?
So if they want in, let's just add them, and we can.
Yeah, that's it. That is, as long as we don't just murder them right off the bat. I see somebody.
That is also the opportunity, because you are allowed to just go like, yeah, I don't like you. Stop, you know. And I can see a little bit of not quite awesome relationship going up between Ferd and.
He's coming right for us.
So, he shouldn't keep stealing my kills, should he?
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Well, I'm sorry about that, Thud, but yeah.
I'm giving you all the good ideas. Oh well.
But yeah, anybody else wants in? I'm sure one of us can help.
And if not, we can always just go, Ty, help!
Yeah, especially if you want to go like level 3. Level 3,
well, you might actually
better than less.
Well, level 3 is where things usually get quite fun. I mean, a lot of people, they just skip levels 1 and 2 when they start a campaign. Start at level 3 because it is, everyone gets their archetypes and they get to choose what they're going to do. It's a much better place for a lot of people to start, unless you really, really are beginners and you ought to do level 1.
In this case, it would actually be advantageous for you if more people wanted to join in, because more people, more battle power against whatever's coming up next. You don't know.
Yeah, bigger forces, more people,
more stuff attacking us.
Probably, maybe, possibly. I don't know yet. Really, I don't know yet, because I haven't clicked the thing, so.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be fine if we have friends, not food,
We're gonna end up with half the Discord on the server going like, let's kill everything. Oh, poor Ty being like, I'm running over Tybia, I need to teach the ball. Oh, well.
Learning by doing, that's what you do.
Yeah, it should be fun.
But it is getting late, so.
Yeah, so everybody say bye-bye to Twitchy, and I shall kill the streamy. Bye-bye Twitchy. See you next Thursday for the real D&D and not the metagamers. Yep, seems fine to me.